Yo,
And we are live. Yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Red and White Roundup. Is that what we were calling
red
it?
and
It's been
white.
a while. Yeah,
Yeah,
Red
it's
and
just
White
red and
Roundup.
white. That's the
Welcome
only
back.
thing we use.
That's the only thing
It's
we use.
it's not like we have other names for videos. It's called red and
Yeah,
white
fair enough.
roundup only.
Red and White Roundup, fair enough. Yeah, we should do a lot more, actually. We will.
We should what?
We should do a lot more with
Names.
maybe one, yeah, maybe we'll do one like just red.
For for that we need to
We
do
will
more
do
videos.
we'll do one of this color, bro. The
No, no,
new
no. I
the
was
new
saying,
thing.
I was saying
The
for
new
to have
thing.
more names, we need to have more videos.
Right.
We don't have videos on
Yeah,
here. What
fair enough.
names you
Fair
have?
enough. Yeah. I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, anyway,
Insulting
welcome
your
back.
own
Welcome
self
back.
for views.
Huh?
I say insulting my own self for views. My
Yeah,
own channel
definitely. See,
for views.
listen, man, like no one else does it. You do it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. See,
No,
that's a
no.
that's a sign of a good human being, I would say. When we as Arsenal fans know a lot about banter, rightfully, for a lot of years. And if we can't embrace the banter, I don't know who else can. You know,
No one can.
no
No,
one
but
can. No one.
no, I'm also very bad at embracing banter. You know what I did used to. I send you my Facebook memories. No,
I use it.
I'm not very clean at
Yeah,
embracing banter. I'm
yeah.
not very
But
clean.
like, hey, listen. Like, if we go down the rabbit hole of Facebook memories,
Hmm.
I don't think any one of us is doing ourselves a favor
But
in that.
the
Like, we've called certain players certain names in there,
see that's
which yeah,
normal. That's why you
no,
call it
like
rabbit hole.
yeah,
That's why you said rabbit
that's what I
hole.
mean. Like, yeah, that's
What
what I mean.
what
So
I'm
like,
talking about is like some earthquake, some like meteor hole. Okay, going into that. Okay, I'm talking about something like apocalyptic. So that's why I don't open Facebook memories because it's apocalyptic.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
That's
Fair
good
enough.
enough.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Hey, man. Listen, we all have our ups and downs. Um, unlike
I'm not
certain
saying it's wrong.
clubs,
I'm
we
not saying it's
yeah.
wrong.
Hey. I'm not the one to generalize.
You did not see it, no? You did not see it.
Who?
You did not see it. That's why you don't know whether it is a
Yeah.
pen or not. You did not see
Yeah.
it.
I
Yes.
did not see it. Like I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. But yeah, on the
Yes.
first goal, I thought it was a penalty. But yeah, who knows? Who knows at this point?
Chal.
Like
That's
I went from being a Frenchman to like I started
yeah.
watching on very Indian dialect over there. Like my Indian
Then
roots
you
started
then you
kicking
then you
in.
started then you started sounding like some uncle from Shaniwar Pet.
Yeah, like
Who
okay,
trying
okay,
to
no problem, but no problem, buddy, no problem, buddy. I will do
trying
this.
to
I will
neg-
do this. Don't,
trying to
like,
negotiate.
like my head shake just comes in. Okay, fine. We are getting into a very catalyst kind of a situation. Let's get into the game right immediately over.
Chalo, chalo.
It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend.
Very good.
Where our opponents drop points. I would say like our two biggest competitors, fair to say,
Yeah.
in Liverpool and Manchester City drop points,
Yeah.
and it's always good to see when these teams drop points, we gain a few because the last game I think we lost a point. Like I didn't feel that we should have won the game against Aston Villa,
Mhm.
but I didn't think we should have lost it as well. Like for me, it was a point lost. Seeing the
Uh,
game.
s- See, I'll be honest with you. When we
Hmm.
get into this Aston Villa conversation, that's where we are going to talk about something which we don't want to talk about. The
Yeah.
R
No,
word.
I'm just okay, yeah.
The R
Fair enough.
word. R word. I'm not get using the R word. See, I'm not even going to use the word only. It's like sinful. If you use the word in December towards Christmas, you'll burn in
Mm-hmm.
hell. It's
Mm-hmm.
a
All
curse
right,
word.
all right. It's
Curse
okay,
word.
yeah.
Even
Nothing,
YouTube
nothing. Yeah,
demonetize our channel and all that, bro. If I use that word. Okay, chill.
you'll get. There'll be an inquiry called upon you if you use that word as well.
Yeah. I'm not using the word.
Don't. Let's not. Okay, fine. Let's get into the game. Good game, fun
Great
game.
game. I would
very
say a
entertaining.
great game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was a great game because there were points like see, I'll tell you why it is a great game because Brighton are an aggressive team and we could contain them. So defense was 10 on 10. Okay.
Right. Hundred
And then
percent.
when we get
Hundred
to
percent.
midfield was I would say 8 on 10, 9 on 10, even 10 on 10 for the matter. Okay. Midfield
Yeah.
also I have zero
Yeah.
qualms. Havertz,
Yeah,
Odegaard,
yeah.
and
I was gonna
Rice
say
were
like your
phenomenal.
midfield, yeah, midfield
All
controls
three, all three were
everything. Yeah.
phenomenal. And
Hmm,
then the forward line, I'll give it
hmm,
a 5 on 10 or
hmm,
maybe 4 on 10. Okay.
hmm, hmm,
So the thing is,
hmm,
our exceptional defense and midfield
hmm,
won us the game against an opponent like Brighton,
hmm,
which is like saying a lot in terms
hmm.
of when you are saying that, okay, we are in the race for the title, then we
Right,
need these are the games like, when your forward line is 4 on 10, you need your defense and midfield to show up and get the
right.
goals somehow
Hmm, hmm,
and
hmm, hmm.
get those 3 points. And that's what we did yesterday, which was very important.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like
And
going back to the regular era, right? Like forwards win you the games, but the defense will win you leagues, and
yep.
that's exactly the kind of performance we put in. And I would say like on your, I know why you're giving the forward line like a five, but I guess our high press started from our forward line as well. And those four players had a huge hand in just containing Brighton, which Brighton are not an easy team to play against.
No, but that's
We've
why I
seen
gave
that.
5 or 10. No.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why,
Okay,
because the thing
with
is
that.
it's the job to press high and do that. Okay.
Okay,
The thing is that
okay.
the job is also to score goals.
Oh,
so
okay. I thought you were
so
just giving them a 5 out of 10 for
no,
doing like okay, being a forward line. I didn't know
nothing,
that
nothing.
this included the okay, never
Nothing,
mind.
nothing, nothing. Five marks is for those efforts on
Oh,
pressing and all
okay.
that. Okay,
Fair
and
enough,
five
fair enough.
marks lost because you couldn't score a goal. So I'm so sorry. You very bad forward
Yeah.
line.
Like honestly, in the I think the first real spell, like if you want to call it a real spell, whatever,
Mhm.
like there's significant a significant moment for them when they had the ball came at the 8th minute,
Yeah.
and I honestly believe that we should have been, if not three, 2 goals up by that point because we came
Agreed.
out on all cylinders firing. We were
There were
fit.
moments. There were moments.
Yeah, go.
Martinelli had one or two moments.
Mm,
Saka had one or two
mm,
moments, which should have been converted ideally.
right. Yeah.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
that didn't happen, and even
Mm.
Jesus, I guess Gabriel Jesus also had one or two moments here.
Yeah, like he was getting into a box. Like I don't think he got a lot of joy in open play. I would say in the
Yeah,
starting, in the
yeah.
first, like I would say, 20 minutes or something. He was getting into good positions, but like I don't think the ball reached him.
No, he was
There were a
positioning
lot of
himself also a little
like
weird at the
I
start. I
saw
saw
what
he
he
was
was.
more towards
Yeah,
Martinelli.
yeah. Like I saw what he was trying to do. Like he was trying to get the defenders away from the box, like he usually
Mhm.
does. I think like maybe if like listen, Kai Odegaard were excellent. I thought yesterday, like on top of the game, like Odegaard, it was his birthday and like he played like he was playing on his birthday.
Yeah,
When you were a kid, you're outside playing and it's your birthday, you had to be the star
yeah,
for that day, and he played like
true.
that. But like I think maybe he was looking for those runners to come in those empty spaces, and I don't think that really happened because like of all the position we had, it was just on the edge of the box at times.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. So yeah, so overall, when I say uh, when we talk about Odegaard, very
right.
impressive. Okay, I was very impressed. I'll tell you what I was impressed by: the sense of initiative he had yesterday in terms of like trying to get the goal. So, which was I feel last season was a little lesser. This season he has
Mm,
increased in terms of taking
mm,
shots and all that. And I know
mm,
some games back when we were also sort of concerned about his form, and he was trying to do the same thing.
mm.
And it's good to see that in the last few games he's got that touch. He's getting those goals like from outside the box, taking the shot
Yeah,
proper. Like
yeah,
like the thing is, of course, he needs goals to add values.
right.
He gets and assists, of course, that he gets anyway. So goals is something he's adding value with, and he's a good shot taker. So
Oh
we
yeah,
saw that against Newcastle last season. We saw it on multiple occasions last season.
multiple.
He's a very good.
In this,
Yeah,
like we've seen multiple occasions, like his
clean, take screenshots.
clean strikes, him getting like just on the edge of the box, coming in, getting a shot in. I think he
Yeah,
needs a right foot. Like his left foot is exceptionally strong. I really
right
think he
is.
needs to develop right foot
Hmm.
a bit more because like you see that like see defenders will find you out because you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that
Mhm.
ball on his left feet, maybe trying to create a bit more space for him
Mhm.
between him and the defender and get that shot in. But yeah, like he has a just more like I'm not saying 100%. I'm not talking about like a level of where Santi Cazorla was with both his
Of
feet.
course,
But
can't be.
like 25% or something where you can just like shimmy the keeper, shimmy the defender, get the ball
Yep.
in on your right foot, bang. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he's developing
Good.
that side like he's not here on it.
Good. Good.
Like we saw Saka has started doing that, like getting those shots in from his right foot.
United against United, he scored that banger. Even Nottingham Forest first game, he scored a banger.
Yep.
So yeah,
100%.
Saka does that. Saka does that.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's. So yeah, overall, as I said, game state. When we talk about the game state, for me, this is what it is. That a
Yeah.
midfield exceptional,
Hmm.
defense exceptional, and forward line was mid average at best. So yeah, it's average.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, it's
That
average
yeah.
because see, the thing is, I'm not talking about an Arsenal side which is trying to be a title contender. We are title contenders already.
Yeah.
So when you're a title contender, you need to kill these games for sure
Yeah.
at a very early stage when you've been dominating possession so much and you're sending waves and waves of attacks. So at least first half you should have it 2-0. The second half
Yeah.
have two more. Ish ideally should have been
True.
4-0. 4-0. I
Yeah.
would have
A
taken
lot.
that.
A lot. I would have like if you just
No,
showed me the stats without showing me the score line, I
mm,
would have honestly thought we had got like 5 goals.
no. I
I'm not
would
even kidding.
expect.
Like you hide
The thing.
the score line and just show me the stats. Like, oh yeah,
Mm.
easy.
See, five is fine, but the thing is, I'm saying
Hmm.
four is a threshold. When you're a title
Hmm.
contender, these games, when you're dominating so much, you need
Hmm.
to finish it and
Yeah.
have it won by, say, like the margin it should be. And it should be killed
Yeah.
a lot earlier. The first half
Hmm.
only, the game should have been killed if you're like so dominant.
Yeah.
I think we did
Like
this against
again,
Chelsea. We did it against Chelsea last season.
yeah.
First half
At
only we had 3-0. Yeah,
at
Emirates,
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 yeah.
Emirates, Emirates.
Yeah. I think we went on to win that game 4-1 or
Yeah,
something.
of course. 3-1,
Yeah.
3-1,
Yeah.
3-1, 3-1.
3-1. Oh,
They
it was
scored.
3-1. Oh, okay,
Madueke
this is
scored. Madueke scored.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And even
So,
a
so
lot of shots that were on target, right? Like yesterday, a lot of
mm,
them fell straight to the keeper. That was another thing. Like, like all the
mm,
shots that we took, like, I think bit miscued, miskicked. Like there was a random uh, foray of our attack where we found Big Gabby on the wing. You know that part?
yeah.
He's on the wing and he just went in. Like, oh wow, like Big Gabby can't do anything.
I
Like
even
he
saw
is a
Saliba being CDM yesterday for some time.
oh yeah. And that's
Yeah,
what like again like, I think we'll come back we'll come on to the midfield and like our defense
yeah.
and how good they were. But again, like it was for me like it was surprising because like it's very uncharacteristic of Brighton to play this way, where you just take away all the control from them. And you and I wax lyrical about Deserby a lot. Like you and I both like
I know.
highly regard him as a one
No,
of
but
like one of our favorite managers after like we have our favorite managers, but like
when
it's
you
it's quite commendable on our part as well. Like forget the score like right now. Like it's quite commendable on our part to just suffocate the game the way we did in their half. I just want to
yep.
say that. Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing is, see, whatever it is, you have to look in the reality. Yes, it's
Mm,
deserving,
mm,
Brighton and all that. And but the thing
mm,
is, you also need to take into account that they are also going through a few injuries. they've lost some key players who they had last season who troubled us at the Emirates, like Caicedo. So they don't have Caicedo
Yeah,
anymore. They
he
don't.
had the game of his life last season
Yeah,
at Emirates.
they don't have McAllister anymore.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like,
Mhm.
yeah, they've got decent replacements, but like for the squad which I saw, which when the starting 11 was out, I was not worried because last season at Emirates when they won that game 3-0 or 3-1, I think
3-0. Yeah.
they yeah, and they had a squad which when I saw the lineup, I was worried because they had
Mm.
Caicedo, they had Alistair, they had that whole squad. They had that. I don't think Maitoma was even there. He was on the bench.
Widow said like he troubled.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't remember seeing Maitoma in that.
Like
But
he
the thing
had
is,
Ben
like,
White on last game at the Emirates.
yesterday also Ben White was losing here and there. But yeah, it's okay.
Like I think he still has a knock. I think I saw something like from Arteta, not from Arteta, from someone in the one of the journalists say that he was rushed in because of the Tomiyasu injury. Like I don't know how much of that is like how quickly he was rushed in back in. But yeah,
See,
but
there's
hey,
another
listen,
problem.
yeah, go on, go on, go on.
And the problem with him, he doesn't get to play in the international break or like train with
Hmm,
the England team because Southgate, Hugo Southgate, who won't pick him ever. So
hmm,
there's another thing which is like, I feel is affecting his confidence because as a player, you see, okay, you're
hmm.
an English player in the squad. You're like one of the best defenders in
Right
the
back,
squad,
right.
one of the best right backs in the league. You're English,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
and you don't play for England. Fucking Harry Maguire and all these people play.
Hmm,
Okay, so of
hmm,
course that is bound to hit his confidence at some. I'm not saying massively, but of course
hmm.
it's bound to hit him somewhere. Okay, and
Right, right.
again that's what happens. That confidence hit along with the break he gets. International break ke time
Hmm,
he doesn't play or and he goes on holidays and all that. So he gets a
hmm,
break
hmm, hmm,
technically. So
hmm, hmm,
again, it should ideally rejuvenate him, but I don't think that's
hmm,
what it's doing. This
hmm,
and again his
hmm.
injury comeback. I don't
Yeah,
really see that. The situation around him is helping him a lot, but his
hmm,
performance was still 8 on 10, even though
yeah,
whatever he was with
hmm,
whatever we is complaining about him, but even his
yeah,
not such a great day, he's still an 8 on 10
yeah,
player. So
yeah,
that's what
and
Ben White.
hmm, hmm. Go on, go on, go on.
No, 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 go ahead.
Yeah, and yeah, like I was just gonna add to like he Mitoma didn't really trouble him a lot yesterday.
Not a lot
Like maybe
here and there.
yeah, like three, four situations. I would say like there was one where he Mitoma went in, crossed that ball into Pascal Grouse. How he hasn't scored that is beyond me, by the
Yeah.
way. Pascal Grouse scores. Like if he's getting into those situations, I'm pretty sure he scores.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, and that's what like let's talk about the next part. That is
Hmm,
why we're not killing games. What is this issue we're having that we go till there and we're cautious, we don't concede, but
hmm,
we're not able to kill games. Okay. And the thing is like I'm not saying our strikers are not scoring enough goals. They score what is needed, they score here and there. But the thing is it's not enough for us to be assured of the title. Or
hmm.
like gives us an assurance that okay we can go out there in April and May and we can
Yeah,
like whatever these games come we can just grind out points because we have that one person who can get the goals. Eddie
right.
Nketiah was being that person last season in the absence of Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know
But
what's
again,
happened to him.
like you saw his yeah, we were worried when Jesus got injured and
Yeah.
Eddie came in, like you rightly said, like did a
Mhm.
fantastic job. But again, like he had those 5, 6 games, then he just started to decline as well.
Again it's the
If you
same issue.
remember, it's the same thing.
And
Like Trossard and towards the like as Gabby Jesus was coming back, I guess Trossard came into number 9 and he did pretty well. But
decent.
again, like yeah, I remember your message yesterday. Like we need a forward, and I agree with you over there. Like we do need someone
Is-
who can just kill the games, or like
I see it.
get a couple of pivotal goals, or get himself into those situations where like it's just one cross away. It's just one cross away. That thing.
I think what you're looking for is an old school number 9. okay,
Hmm.
who's there in the right place at the right time, and he's like putting it in somehow or the other. And like, how would you say old school number nine? I would say proper number nine who can run also, who can run with the ball as well. So I see this
Yeah.
profile.
You're talking about someone like, I guess we had a player like that who left for a club or something, like, he wore the number 10 for us, if I remember correctly.
Man,
I think yeah, yeah, something something.
he did not see. See, the thing is now he was yeah
Rob, Robin Rob,
he, wa- he
Robin was
was that
PP. Yeah.
he was that I would say, but
Mm,
I'm
mm,
saying that kind of a profile, or even an Aubameyang profile, man.
mm,
Like the
mm,
Aubameyang which we had. Okay, like
mm,
that kind, like
mm.
when he was like playing in Arsenal before that new contract. So
Yeah, Dortmund days.
yeah. That
Oh,
kind of Aubameyang kind of a profile, like who's just hungry for the
free
goal, will
flowing,
go.
free flowing
Yeah.
striker.
So I see right now only two, three names come to my mind, out of which Tony is the most likely, and he's linked
Mm,
all over the place. Tony.
mm.
Again, I don't mind him because yeah, he
Yeah.
has
How
that
much of
instinct to
that do
finish.
you honestly think is because of the Raya situation as well, Ivan Tony? Do you think
No,
there's
no,
any? Yeah,
no.
because like
Ivan Tony was linked before also when he got the this thing, no? Last
the ban,
the
before the
ban.
ban.
After that,
Yeah.
yeah, like during the ban, it was said that okay, Arsenal are interested and they will go for him. It's been
Mm,
around before Raya. Before Raya even signed for
mm,
us, he
mm,
has
mm, mm,
been like Tony's thing has been like going on for us here and there. That we'll sign him in
mm.
Jan, sign him in Jan. Reports here and there were
Right,
coming along.
right.
So Tony is one player that I see. Okay, yeah, he's a short-term fix to be very honest.
Yeah.
Like he's a short-term fix in the sense that yeah, he can come into. He's a Premier League proven guy. He can come into Arsenal. I know he'll score goals. He's one of those
Mm,
players who'll blend in very well with Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, and all these guys. Okay, and he'll get the goals for sure.
yeah.
It's just that
Mm.
who do we sacrifice in this case? Mostly, it looks like Eddie and Ketia will be sacrificed.
Yeah, yeah. I was afraid you were gonna say like, say one of our, like someone like Gabby Jesus or Kai Havertz, but like, yeah, you said
Uh,
Nketiah,
Gab-
and I think
Gabby Jesus will be sacrificed if we go for Victor Osimhen. If we decide to go for Victor Osimhen, I have a
I
feeling
don't
if
think.
we
Yeah, no, I don't think sacrifice is the right word over there. I
no okay, of
think,
course,
yeah, because
selling,
like no, the thing is,
letting
no,
go.
not. I'm not talking about like. I don't think letting go of Jesus is a good thing, because a lot of what he does,
Hmm.
I don't think any striker is going to do that, and I don't think there's anyone in the team who can do that for us. Someone who
See
can
how
drop
I
deep.
see how
If we can somehow connect Jesus, let's say we get someone like Osimhen, right,
hmm,
or someone like Tony,
hmm.
natural number 9, and we have someone like Gary Jesus. I would be really interested to see if we can turn him into a free roaming second striker, number 10 kind of a guy, you know, if that's
It's-
possible, without having the need to sacrifice him or Kai or Odegaard or anyone. Like, see, everyone has a role to play, right? That's what I'm looking at. Someone like
I
Eddie,
know,
it's fine. Like, I don't think anyone will be upset to see Eddie go,
I know
because
what you're getting at.
we
I know what
know
you're
what Eddie
hinting at.
brings to it. Yeah.
For Jesus, I know exactly what you're hinting at. Your main thing is that you want to see him as a profile. But the thing is, as I said, in the Premier League, no,
Hmm,
uh, his physicality, okay,
hmm,
and the place where you want him to be, that right behind the striker, you know,
hmm,
second
hmm,
striker, that kind of a
hmm.
thing. I don't think in the Premier League that can work for his physicality. I think Havertz can do a very good job
I was
in
trying
that
to, but
space.
like, Jesus
Because
is really
Giroud used
good
to
at
do it.
what
Giroud used to do it.
he
Giroud used
used
to
to do
do it.
that, but like,
But again, it's a physicality, no?
yeah, exactly. But that's all he had. That's the thing, right?
No, but that's what
For a lot of people.
Giroud was the main striker.
But
He should have been a second
yeah,
striker.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
The thing
yeah.
is, when Giroud did that, Sanchez and Ozil and all got the goals.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So the thing is, if we
And
had a proper
but like,
striker back then,
hmm, 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 hmm.
probably Jesus could have I'm not saying Jesus, but I'm saying Giroud along with Giroud, if he
Hmm.
had a proper striker, then
Right.
probably we could have seen a lot more goals being converted. Like what, as I told you last time, what Griezmann does for France. Okay, so that's what happened. What Giroud does in France, proper second striker role he plays. He
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
his physical presence, he locks one or two centre backs at him, which gives
yeah.
Griezmann and Kingsley Coman
Mbappe.
and all these guys, Mbappe, all space to run in.
Yeah,
So that
yeah, yeah.
role, but that role, when you're talking about that role in the Premier League,
But
especially
Jesus,
when you see
he does that, to be honest, right? He opens up
he's
spaces.
he's a he's more of a terrier, I see, because of his physique,
Yeah,
he'll
yeah,
go at the defender, like he'll
yeah,
go at
yeah,
them. But the thing is, like,
yeah.
he won't be able to contain them because he doesn't have the physicality only, no. That's what. And
No, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I
Havertz
know what you
height
mean.
and all
Yeah,
that. Havertz can get their body in a little bit, and the center back
yeah.
will need to focus on Havertz. Whereas a
Mm,
center back, when you see the second striker that makes space for the others, when he tries
mm,
to do that, Jesus is,
mm.
and he's, I don't know what's wrong with him. One thing which I don't like, you touch him slightly, he falls, and like, oh, dive, 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 dive. Okay, this is, I hate. He did that
Yeah,
last season.
yeah.
No, he did that last season.
I
I was pissed.
um,
Fuck
no,
you.
I'm not. I'm not backing him. I'm not backing him. I think like he's played a bit too much with Neymar.
Whatever it is, whatever it is, Neymar,
Yeah,
whoever you play with. But the thing
yeah.
is, our last season, I was irritated. I remember Southampton
Mm,
game where we drew 3-3. Instead of taking a shot, he
mm,
dies. Okay, and he's calling for a pen. We don't get a pen after a VAR check and all that. And I'm like, kya matlab? Could have just taken a shot.
yeah.
Could have hit the
Just get,
crossbar. Worst case was hit the crossbar.
yeah.
Why do you have to do that?
Just
See,
get it.
that's those moments of Jesus. Na, I got really pissed at him, and that is why
Mm,
when it comes to, like, I say that sacrifice Jesus for Victor Osimhen, I will be happy to do that. That okay,
mm,
if we need to give Napoli some 60-70 million with Gabriel Jesus for Victor Osimhen, I'll happily do that.
mm,
Or sell Gabriel Jesus to Real Madrid for 80 million and use that money along with some money to
mm,
sign uh, Victor Osimhen. I would
mm, mm,
definitely do that because for Gabriel Jesus, I see that. See,
mm.
we played so many games without him. Uh,
Yep.
it's not that we play bad without him.
Mm,
It doesn't make a
mm.
difference. He's there. Or see, the thing is, when he's there, na, I'm very happy when he's
Mm.
there. But when he's not there, I'm not too
Yep.
concerned. I'm not too
Mm.
concerned because anyway, the goals come from Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, and all that, and Declan
Right.
Rice and all
Right.
these people. Okay, and he
Yeah.
also goes out and see, Kishal,
Mm.
whatever media interpretation of a statement and all that is, I
Yeah.
can
Mm.
contribute more than scoring and all that. See, I totally get that. Okay, okay, that's your contribution. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I just don't see him as a goal scorer. Okay, that person who's going to come
Yeah.
and get us 20, 25 goals a season. We need that. To
Mm.
win the title, simple. You need a striker who can get you 20, 25 goals a season for sure. No matter what. You saw that with City, with Haaland. They had Aguero before that. We saw that with Liverpool. We've seen that with every successful team in the history in the Premier League. We had Wayne Rooney, you had Didier Drogba, you had Diego Costa. You had
Thierry
all
Henry.
these. Of of course, ourselves to forget. See that I can't. I don't want to. I'm talking about
Yeah.
even recent. Okay, Costa and all of this,
Yeah.
Drogba, who we saw
Fair
in
enough.
these 2010s, we saw
Yeah.
2010s and 12s, we saw these players. Okay, so that's
Right.
what I'm talking about.
Right.
All these teams, when you see they who have won the
Mm.
league, they've had that lethal
Mm.
number 9. Okay, and
Yeah.
for us, I'll be very honest, we had it till Aubameyang. Till Aubameyang, that point we had it. After that,
Yeah.
again, and before Aubameyang, we had the crisis of a lethal number 9 from a long time. After Van Persie left,
Yeah.
that gap came in. We got
Yeah.
Giroud,
Yeah.
Jorginho, this,
We
that,
never.
time pass, Lucas Perez, Yaya Sanogo, whatnot we tried. And after that, then the phase came when Aubameyang arrived. Finally, Lacazette had arrived. Okay, somewhat of a
Yeah.
good, decent number 9. And Aubameyang was that proper number 9. Oba
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
that one. So after
Mm.
Oba, as I see, after Oba left, then again we went to the struggle. Like, Jesus came in, Eddie was there,
Yeah. Mm.
nothing. We didn't have a solution there.
Yeah.
We still
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
I think rather than taking this forward even longer, we
Mm.
should address it
Mm.
now. See, anyway, in the future,
Yeah.
that's what we have to
Uh,
do. Back
yeah.
spend
True. True. True.
65 at Oba. We have to do. We
Mm.
should do the same now. Spend big and sort out the problem right away. And I don't
Right.
mind sacrificing Jesus. That's what I'm saying, using the
Yeah.
word sacrifice because yes, fans love him. Even I like him to an extent. But the
Yeah.
thing is,
And see, like again, like I said, like bringing in a new striker, I don't think we are gonna let go of Jesus. To be honest,
I don't mind letting go of him. That's all.
no,
That's all.
I know you don't mind, but I don't think that's gonna happen. This is what I'm saying. Uh, Other thing, let me ask you this: say, because I'm just looking at the round of 16s right now.
Hmm.
Napoli plays Barca, right?
Hmm.
Now, if your Osimhen and
Hmm.
Arsenal have come in, and we are Napoli,
Hmm.
we are here thinking, okay, we are facing Barca right now in
Hmm.
knockout stage, and also are paying, let's say, let's go for a higher number, 100,
Hmm.
somewhere in that. Like, happens, doesn't
Hmm.
happen, we don't know.
Hmm.
But is there thereabouts? Do you see it happening? Do you see Napoli selling the main guy in Jan? And if not in Jan, do you think someone like, I'm going to throw this name out there, see what you think about him, someone like Vlahovic coming in?
Dusan Vlahovic. I don't even mind Dusan Vlahovic, to be very honest. But
Because
again,
I
that's
honestly
Serie.
I don't
He's
see
like,
Juve where at this point, right? Like I'm trying to search what competition they are in.
they don't.
Like
I don't know. I
I
don't
have
know what.
no idea where they are. I don't think I even follow Syria, to be honest. Oh yeah, there
See,
it is.
in if it's Dusan Vlahovic, then I would rather have Dusan Vlahovic and João Palhinha signed. Then we'll
Oh
be
yeah,
very much assured.
Juve is in no European competition right now.
Yeah. Then we
Yeah,
should go for two players. If you're not going for Osimhen, then we should go for, like, we're not going for a marquee signing. Okay, like
yeah.
Osimhen. Then we should go for Vlahovic and João Palhinha from Fulham,
Mm,
or
mm,
Douglas
mm,
Luiz of Villa. Okay, one of these,
mm.
because we need a midfielder for sure.
We need
It's
a
an area
yeah,
of concern. It's an area
yeah,
of concern
and
for sure.
I, I honestly do think we need a defender as well. We are very short on defenders. Timber's
That
out.
is,
Yeah, Timber's out. Tomiyasu's, even if he comes back, he's going for the Asia Cup, like whatever it is right now.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we are we are too short over there. We are two defenders short right now. We need someone to come in because see, like I don't think if Tommy wasn't injured right now, Ben White, I didn't see Ben White coming in because Tommy really did make that position. He was getting into the groove. Maybe I would have preferred with Anfield coming up right now, Tommy moving to the left back, Ben White playing right back, and like just negating whatever issues Zinchenko faces when it comes to defending over there.
In that case,
So
we ideally also.
I think we need three: one defense, one midfield, one forward.
Definitely.
Easy, easy. Yeah,
But the thing is, for defense, I think what we should do is go for a loan signing than
yeah. Like see, whoever comes, like either you sign the player outright or you get a person
hmm.
on loan. I don't mind either, but like we need honestly we need someone because
we
we have four defenders right now. I'm
see.
not counting the Jago as a defender because like let's be honest, he's not really a typical defender, right? Like he's a more of a midfield player. Like we have Benny, we have Saliba, Big Gabby, and Kirill. Take out Kirill, we have three defenders right now. So
I
we
still think,
really,
yeah,
I think either
loan signing, loan
fullback,
signing could.
or a centre back. I don't mind.
See, the thing is now, in terms of priority, when I see areas which need
Mm.
need addressal, no, I know defense is a good caution to have. Okay, that loan signing, it's a good caution. But the thing is, the forward line, it's more than like the striker position. It's more than a caution. It's a high priority requirement that we need a proper striker and have Jesus Nketiah on the bench or sell one of
Yeah, yeah.
those. I don't care, to be
Yes,
very
I
honest.
want,
Yeah, I don't
true,
care.
true, true,
But
true,
the
true.
thing is, that is an area which needs addressable and priority. And then we need that defense. And if not, once that is done, then we need to look into the number six, because Thomas
Hmm.
Partey's position is again an
Yeah,
area of concern.
and
So
he'll be gone for Afcon as well. So like, there's nothing over there.
rather, just I think we should sell Thomas Partey in Jan. To be very honest,
Yeah,
let's
the
just
same
sell him.
here. So I was just gonna say that. Like,
Whatever we get,
it's
25,
honestly
30
time to.
million we get from Saudi Arabia. Na, let's just sell him for 25, 30 million.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
fine. That's fine. Yeah,
He's
that's completely fine.
he's there. He's not there. I don't get it. Only Thomas Partey. When what? Like,
Yeah,
I don't remember
because
last he played. When did he last play? I don't. Honestly don't remember seeing Partey last play. I've
Yep.
seen Cedric play, bro. I've seen Elneny play. I've not seen Partey play, bro. Fuck. So Thomas Partey, and he's on the wage bill also, no? His wages are also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pretty big.
Must be. Yeah, it must be
So
huge.
yeah, so we need to free that off. Get João Palhinha or Douglas Lewis, and then the forward line get Tony
Yeah.
or Vlahovic, solve that problem,
Mm.
and then loan signing in defense. Get some,
Yeah.
because see, we won't get that quality of a defender in Jan for sure.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
we won't
We
get
can't.
a Jurrian Timber quality,
Mm.
and if we have to get, we'll have to overpay, which we can't do for
Yeah.
defenders for sure.
I
So
honestly don't mind if you go for his brother, to be honest. Like, just, unite the family, like, be a good
who?
club,
Oh
get the
yeah,
family together. Christmas is
Quinton
coming
Timber.
up, maybe a late, yeah, I couldn't remember.
Quinton Timber.
Late Christmas present for the Timber family. Like,
Yeah, yeah, you can. We
yeah,
should. It's time to
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's if
It's like,
see, the thing is,
what,
whatever it is.
what brothers in United that played on both the flanks, the Brazilians,
Arey,
they were not
Rafael and Fabio,
like a
Rafael
better
and
version
Fabio.
of them, better version
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them, but like, yeah, I don't
Shari and Quinton.
know.
Yeah, we
Jury,
could definitely
jury.
do that.
Yeah.
Definitely do that. Cool. Let's move on to the next part,
Yeah,
man. We talk about
uh,
forward line, na, it's like
yeah,
annoying.
it's gonna go on. It's never ending. Let's talk about a player who's just captured and held our imagination for such a long time. Just he's a joy that keeps on giving, isn't he?
Arey, bro, 100 million.
He's such a joy. He's such a joy.
100 million.
And see,
100 million.
honestly, if you're spending 100 million on a player,
Hmm.
this is what he should look like, right?
Of
Someone
course,
like Declan
definitely.
Rice,
Jude
like
Bellingham
Jude
and Declan
Bellingham.
Rice. These two only.
This is what
These two only I can think
exactly.
of.
There's no one like yeah. Let's not get into the whole like we've had that discussion, but like how good is he? Like I run out of superlatives to describe him.
Declan Rice,
Yeah. Listen, I have these stats in front of me. 100% dribbles completed,
mhm,
91% pass accuracy, 100% long ball accuracy. Those are mad stats.
those are insane stats.
Incredible stats for a defensive midfielder, no less.
Exactly. He's a
Defensive
CDM.
midfielder, no less.
The
Yeah,
CDM, bro.
yeah. Not just that, like his overall play is so good,
Yeah.
so good. Like you saw that
He's even
run
a
that he
threat going
made.
forward, man. He's even a threat going
Exactly.
such a
Yeah, that run he made from the wing
yeah.
into the box. Maybe could have possibly crossed it to Eddie on the flank. But
Yeah.
hey, like I'm not gonna begrudge a player to
No.
take his chances. Not gonna do that. If he
He's
thinks he has a shot, yeah,
and he scored
go.
goals also. He
He
scores
scored
also.
goals exactly. Yeah, he scores. He does that.
He
But like,
scores. He scores.
what can we say about Declan Rice at this point?
See, the thing is, I'll tell you one thing about Declan Rice. This season, our attack has been shit. Okay, compared to last season. Okay, our attack has been shit. I'll be very honest. Oh, they show up, they
Yeah.
don't show up. It's their mood. Saka's has in and out of form. He's been in the middle.
Hmm.
We're still on top of the table.
Will come-
It's only because it's only because of Declan Rice. Only because of Declan Rice. That's the only reason we are on top of the table. Because we had that balance in midfield. Because he comes in defensively, balances things. He scores, gets one of. He's gotten so many times. He got to those 3 points. United, then
So,
Luton.
Luton.
So yeah, he gets those critical goals here and there. He's definitely a great
Even beyond that,
player.
like he's a guy
Hmm.
who will help us not draw points. He's
Yeah.
that kind of guy as well. Like
Yeah,
if he's going out
defensively
and winning us
also.
front, yeah, exactly. Because I think he's been so drilled in that West Ham thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be solid defensively. Because like listen, all respect to West Ham, he's been trained to defend a lot, right? When you're in West Ham.
Why are you respecting
Because
West Ham?
no, because see, like they are a big club. Like see, the only club I won't respect is one club, honestly. but I will respect other clubs, right? But that's all. That's he's been trained so well in those defensive actions. I'm like, yeah, I'll do those. I'll get on a roll line and make a goal line clearance. He's done that like 4 5 times already this season,
Yeah.
if not more. He's everywhere. Like he was bringing into like positions where I feel like where the fuck did he come from?
I know.
Like
I know. See,
I saw him in the river yesterday. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm just getting a ball. That's how good he is. Yeah, sorry, bad joke.
I'll tell you now what effect he's had. The effect N'Golo Kante had at Chelsea. Same effect. Same thing. Same thing. Exact same thing. This is what Kante had. It's just the Kante was a 35 million signing and not a 100 million signing. So,
In today's value, maybe Kante could have gone for a lot more.
oh,
Right?
no, in today's value, yeah, for sure. And that is Chelsea buying it
Kante
with
was
Todd Bowley.
exactly,
Chelsea buying
exactly. That's what I mean. If Kante was at the age when he joined Chelsea,
he's
why
paying, he's
like can
paying.
he go into Chelsea today? Listen, Caicedo went for 120.
Exactly, I was saying Caicedo.
I will go out there and justify Chelsea spending money on Kante. A
Of
200
course.
million, 300 million, I don't care. I will justify that money as an Arsenal supporter.
Because dude, they pay if they can pay so much, then definitely for Kante they'll pay 200 million.
I listen. I'll start a GoFundMe campaign for Chelsea to buy Kante. If they were going for him right now, they can go for it.
Pay
Go for
200
it.
million.
Pay
200
200 million.
Caicedo.
But yeah, like he's one of those maybe down the line towards the end of the season, maybe we know what kind of impact he had truly
Who?
on our season. Declan.
Declan. Declan Rice.
Yeah, Declan. Like towards the end of the season, like we surely know, like what this signing has done to the club. Like, but we can still see the stability he's brought, the calmness that he brings. He got like listen, you have Saliba, Big Gabby, and Declan. I don't see anyone getting past us, and honestly, not a lot of teams go past us for that reason.
That's the reason, no? Declan Rice. That's what I said.
Yeah,
He's been
yeah.
that.
The XG build is so in our favor because of those three. Like I really, it's commendable what those three have done.
I don't remember the last time we had such a good CDM. I mean, I don't want to get there and compare Declan to you know
Patrick
who.
Vera, Patrick
Yeah.
Vera, yeah,
It's too soon. It's too soon to do that. So I don't want
it's
to do.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to
Hmm.
compare him to Patrick Vieira, but I don't
Okay,
see that.
let's talk about the evolution, right? Let's like because we love Thomas Partey. He still is a good CDM. But again, like if Partey got a stability, I guess Declan has just taken that and just raised the level a bit,
Of course. No,
right?
but Declan.
If Partey because if Partey was because here's how good I think Declan is. If Partey wasn't injured and if Mikel is playing Partey as a number 6, Declan can play number 8
He can. He does that.
easily.
He done that
Yeah,
also. We played Partey,
done that
Declan,
as
and
well.
order.
He's done that, and like he's slotted in perfectly over there.
Yeah.
That's how good he is.
He's really good. He can definitely play multiple roles. Centre back also he had played in that game, which is that
PSV.
PSV. So he can definitely you see that he
That's
has
the
the
situation I
capability.
don't want to see ourselves in. If we are gonna get, I never want to see ourselves in that situation
What?
ever. I don't ever want to
Oh,
see ourselves in that situation where we
yeah.
have to get Declan Rice as a centre back. Like, sorry, it works. We saw it. Well and good. Never again.
Experimenting, man.
Please.
Arteta, you know what he does. You know what he does. He has his trip. He'll do that. Thomas Partey right
Yeah,
back and
like
all that.
I
He does that, bro. He does that. It's okay.
know you're
He
talking
can't.
like just flashbacks. As Arsenal fans, we have certain flashbacks.
Are major flashbacks.
It's just, I know, like,
Sure.
that time
Cool.
when
Look,
Carl Jenkinson played as a right back for us. I still
yeah.
prefer Thomas. still prefer Thomas Partey playing right back for us.
What did you mention, man? What did you mention? End stream का option करे ना? End stream. Carl Jenkinson, yuck. Dude. Wearing this jersey, JVC, and
Just
traditional
like
Arsenal.
melting away, just melting away, right?
Everything is like,
Like the grace, like Tony Adams wore that jersey, Steve
why?
Bold wore that jersey, Martin Keown wore that
How is
jersey,
that?
like Carl Jenkins, like
This jersey was there before, like this. I mean, Arsenal wore it before I was born,
yeah,
and yeah, and the thing is now I think my soul went into that state when I heard Carl Jenkinson before it was born.
before it was
I
born.
I
Just
can't comprehend.
oblivion.
Like,
Yes,
oblivion, bro.
oblivion.
It's not dead. It's not dead. It's oblivion. It's oblivion.
This is gone. It's
It's gone.
in the universe
I
at this
lost
point.
focus. I lost focus of what I was trying to say. You said Carl Jenkinson, and this is it. We spoke Declan Rice, and the next sentence was Carl Jenkinson. Bro, I can't. I think let's move on to the next topic quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
Listen, when you
see,
click on this stream, you never know what you're gonna get, right? Like, and that's the beauty of the stream. You never know what you're gonna get. We never
then
know
I
what we're
should.
gonna get.
I should
Exactly.
know what I'm gonna get
That's the beauty of it. Like we're keeping ourselves on our toes. Like
on my yeah. But the thing is, it's not keeping me on my toes, bro. You didn't say such word like Carl Jenkinson and all that.
making you run away, right?
Dude, it's like I'm thinking that this was not a live stream. This was a recording. Now I would have just stopped it. Be like break, cut. Chill, chill.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next
Cool.
one. Yeah.
Let's move on to the part about subs. Should we make subs
Yeah.
sooner? See, according to me, yesterday I felt it when I was like, I felt that Trossard should have come in earlier. Trossard, we got him in late, and even generally, as I see, we're making subs thoda late. Okay, then what it should be 76 minute, 80th minute, and all that. But the thing is, like, I won't really see. The thing is, I've not reached that place where I start. I would say now it's like situational, man. Now, when I talk about yesterday, I would.
Eddie came on the first minute with Trossard.
See, yesterday,
those
that's
were
what.
first two.
Yeah,
First
but
one.
the result went in our favor, na. So that's why I'm not really
It
complaining.
doesn't
But
work.
yeah, the Aston Villa game, I would say that we could have made better subs sooner.
Right.
In games we lost, we dropped points. Newcastle also, for that matter, could have made subs sooner. So it's like generally what I see is that I know what Arteta's intention is to not make subs sooner. He sees, I know as a manager, he sees that rhythm because it takes some time when you build up the rhythm with your play. Okay, and when the team is in rhythm, that time when he makes subs, I know it can be counterproductive because the team was in a rhythm. They were not losing the ball, and there's one guy who just come in and start losing the ball and all. Because the thing is, you see the plays which we have, they're very intricate. They're very risky. Like the players are very
And they're
one-on-one.
very
Yeah.
drilled in.
Yeah. And the players are really one-on-one with the opposition. Okay. And we are actually we're trying to outplay them. And they're like 5-4-3. It's like 4v3, and then
Players
we're trying to outplay them from the back and all that. So all these things, keeping all this in mind, that you can't really make a lot of subs because this kind of a game which we are playing with that high intensity and accurate passes and 3 passes opening up the thing with the press. When you're looking at this kind of a play, you need the rhythm going on, and the rhythm is what I feel because of which Arteta does not make the subs, which is fair, which is very much fair, because that's one thing we all been complaining about. Arsenal don't find the rhythm in the game, don't find the rhythm in we've not been finding the rhythm this season. So I think with keeping that in mind, it's fair. But the thing is, like, when things are not working out, then I think should be done earlier.
Yeah.
Should be done. But again, it's like, it's a double-edged sword, as I said. Like, things are
It's
not
fine
working out.
margins, right? It's fine margins.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
right.
you sub in another guy, you bring in Reece Nelson, and then he loses the ball and you concede a second when you were going for 1-1. You were chasing 1-1 and now you're 2-0 down because you made the sub. because that guy lost the ball. The sub was not in the flow. So again, man,
Hmm.
it's a double-edged sword,
Hmm.
and we can't like I
Yeah.
don't know how do I say it,
Yeah.
but yeah, can't risk it for sure.
Hmm. Hmm. I think like with the subs, like when, if, and when, like not if, when someone like Timber comes in, someone like Tommy Yasu comes in,
Hmm.
um, Smith Rowe's back, so that's a good sign. Like he's looked lively. He looked lively in
Yeah.
the PSV game. Like hats off to him. Like had a brilliant shot yesterday. Like a lot of boxes, a lot of bodies in the
Oh,
box.
dude,
Could have gone
that
anywhere.
that
That
should have gone in. That should
like I
have
was
gone
so
in.
hoping for him to get that goal because like I love Evan Smith Rowe and just it's just that Haaland thing, right? Through and through. Why we love Saka.
Yeah,
Same reason we
yeah.
love Evan Smith Rowe. We want him to do well. But yeah, he's coming back and hopefully he does well. And I think once these guys are into the rhythm, like you said, like a game state,
Hmm.
get to know the guys, maybe these 11 players that we have on pitch right now are getting to know each other again. Like, people are getting to know Kai, Raya. I think Raya has been gaining trust as well with his centre backs
A lot,
right now.
a lot.
A lot more. I think they're looking for him a lot more now.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Like, it's a new guy coming in. You don't really know him that well. You don't know how
True.
he plays. So it takes time. It takes time. But yeah, like if Emil Smith Rowe is getting into his rhythm, maybe Fabio Vieira comes back in. I don't know what's happening with him. Like, I really need to see something from him this season. Otherwise, they don't just send him on loan or send him backing at this point. Like, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, but again, like
From
I
Porto,
think
no?
we are
Porto
short.
he's come from.
Yeah, yeah,
Porto only he's come
photo.
from.
Yeah, yeah. But I think we are short on subs as well. The
Oh.
quality of subs that we bring in. I think right now I can just look at our bench right now and just see Emil Smith Rowe, and he's just
My
come
only
back from
problem,
injury.
my problem is Cedric and Elneny are still there on the bench.
I
That's my
think, see,
biggest problem.
again, if
That's my biggest
Partey is
problem.
fit, if Partey is fit, El Neni is not picking the bench, right? If Tommy Asu
But
is
why
fit,
Cedric?
setting.
Why Cedric?
Yeah, because like again, that's the thing, right? Like we are short on players right now.
That's
If
what.
Tommy
So
Asu is fit, Cedric's not making the bench.
so yeah,
If Partey is fit,
let's
El Neni's not making the bench. And plus, you gotta remember Jorginho wasn't there yesterday, so we had to make up numbers.
yeah,
What
that's
you
what I
say?
mean. Like, let's replace those two players ASAP. Cedric
I
and
think that
Elneny.
yeah, let's see. I think this is it for them. They know that. I think the Champions League game, the final group stage game, was like okay, thank you, and
But the thing is,
on out.
I'll be honest with you on one thing. When I see all this vision of this rebuilding the team with a new identity, cutting the dead wood and all that, the why would you have Elneny and Cedric in this team still? When you want cutting the deadwood and all. This is like Elneny is like Wenger time deadwood. Okay,
Yeah,
he's a bad player, he's like mediocre player from Wenger times.
yeah,
Mediocre,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. See
mediocre
again,
player from Wenger times. Like we didn't spare the good players from Wenger times, Ozil and all.
yeah,
Then I don't
yeah.
get how did we like
About these players, right? I would say, see, Elneny was offered a contract because he was injured, and that's
injured. Yeah,
we've seen Arsenal do that.
that's
Um,
etiquette.
I think,
I would
yeah,
agree.
I think even Elneny knows this. The club knows this. This is his last season. With Cedric, it's just
I
a
don't know
matter of yeah, see, even
why is
if
he there.
we,
Why
no
is he
one,
there?
see, who are you going to sell Cedric to, first of all, right? And even if
Why
you
did-
pay him off, even if you pay him off, right? Might as well just keep him. Might as well just use him in games like the
Yeah,
last group
yeah.
stage game where you
My
it's a dead rubber game, right? You know this. You've topped the league. You've topped the table.
yeah.
Um, yeah, just throw these guys in. Like at least Elneny has been a long-standing servant to the club, so I'll give him that. Cedric
Cedric.
again. I don't want to risk if I'm Mikel, I'm thinking I don't want to risk Ben White. He's just come back from injury.
Hmm.
Throw in Cedric. We'll see how the game goes. If it requires, I'll do something. But
But tell me one
again,
thing.
yeah, he got on Ben White at the end. Maybe gave him some minutes for the game for the Sunday game, and yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. I don't think there's anything deeper than just giving at least these and Lenny his views before saying Tata bye bye.
Elneny, I would agree. My only issue is Cedric. Cedric, firstly, I didn't get why did we sign him. We got him on loan first, and then we signed him
Like,
permanently.
yeah.
That was
Again,
my first.
you know who was handling the transfers back then, right?
Or Raul Sanelli. No, no, no. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Mikel Arteta
Mm-hmm.
signed him. Cedric.
Mm-hmm.
Cedric, I know,
Mm-hmm.
signed by Arteta. Sure,
No, no,
guaranteed,
no.
guaranteed.
Mm,
I know,
The
I
Ra-
know.
Dude, Mikel was just a head coach back then. Raul Sanieri was a head of transfers.
Was it Raul Sanelli
He
or
came.
Edu? I think
No,
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 no. I don't
Edu,
think
Edu was just coming in at that point.
Cedric Soares. When did he
Just
join
the
Arsenal?
entire Pepe, Willian. It was you remember that agent, right? Kia Churuba was his name.
Yeah, yeah.
These are his
Kia.
players.
Yeah,
Kia
Kia.
Churuba, whatever. These are his players, and
Yeah, he
that
was on
entire
loan 1920. Yeah, this is Arteta's first season. Yeah, he's on
yeah,
loan
this
in
order
Jan.
as well. You know, got Pablo
Yeah,
Murray and Sadegas first to like for him.
yeah. Fuck, what a bad squad. She.
Exactly. Like the Pepe deal happened. Like it was all Raul Sani at that point. And like
That is
I
very
guess
bad.
that yeah, and William came in
Yeah.
first for the
Villian.
season.
Villian heard of
Yeah,
him. Villian
like
heard
it
of
was
him.
all it was that agent, that guy heading off
Yeah.
transfers. That was a deal.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess like that's the thing. Like we don't have quality subs. What I think Mikel wants
We
at
don't
this
have that.
point.
We don't have that. I 100% agree with you. We
We are
don't have
just
quality.
we are just
But
making up numbers right now. That's the only thing I
but
see.
that's what I'm saying. Like now, that's what the time to do is.
Yeah.
You replace these players, Thomas Partey,
Mm,
Fabio Vieira, all these guys were injured, and like
mm,
except maybe
mm.
Emil Smith Rowe, you replace all these guys. And Lenny, replace him with someone who can like at least come and show some potential to play. Okay, some young person or something. It's time to replace all these guys
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
like
maybe someone like Charlie Patino can come back, right? You never know. Next season.
exactly. Charlie Patino, or like replace Cedric, and get rid of these four, 5 players who are supposed to be squad players, and but they're never there only.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Or they're not good enough to be squad players. So
Mm.
you need to replace these 4, 5 players. Bottom line, that is,
Right.
and again, that is with the addition of these players like Douglas Lewis. Douglas Lewis, I'm not saying he's a bench player. Yeah,
Mm.
he's not a bench player. He's going to put Kai Havertz on the bench. Kai Havertz is not going to play in midfield.
Yeah, see, again, like right now, what we need to think is, I don't think any. If you're going the way Mikel wants to take the club to,
Hmm.
and he spoke about unpredictability at the start of the season, and I honestly believe that's what he wants. I don't think
Hmm.
he wants a first 11. I
Looks like.
think he wants. I think he wants a team where he can just pick one player up, put another one in, and you're good to go. I think that's
But
what he's aiming
yeah,
for
I
at that point.
it it,
I
it
don't think
definitely
he's
looks like.
aiming
But,
for. Yeah, yeah.
but then that's
Because
what
like
Man
whoever,
City also.
yeah,
That's what Man
exactly.
City
That's what I
also had,
mean.
no? That's what
Yep.
they had till last season. They
Yeah.
had
So
that. They had
they still do. They still do. Yeah. They still do.
now with the injuries. Now you can predict, and now you can. Now they
Yeah.
become predictable. Rodri. Now you know what it is.
Yeah.
Rodri is the jigsaw. Like you
Yeah.
know that.
Like City got found out, right? City got massively found out because
City
of
got
Rodri.
massively
Yeah.
found out. So now
Massive.
you know now
Like two red,
now now
two red cards, and you find them out. Like
gone.
that's what he
City was
needs to do.
gone this season. City were
Like
exposed as
maybe,
the right
maybe
back.
like maybe when we are going to Etihad towards the end of the season, maybe we can just pay the team that City plays before us. Just go and break his legs. Just clean him out. Clean Daughtry out. Okay, fine. You're gonna get a red card. We'll cover your wages for those
But
many games.
see, the thing better than doing that, what you can do is anyway we'll be playing land towards the end of the season.
Hmm,
Just do some
hmm,
cheeky stuff. Go put in a hundred
hmm.
million bid for Rodri. Unsettle him before the game. Khatam.
Oh,
Unsettle him.
hmm,
Yeah, unsettle him.
right.
Like just say, just don't bid. Use the media and all saying that put up
Yeah.
speculations. Arsenal are looking to Rodri as summer marquee signing and all that. Do that. Put
Hmm,
put it up. create full
Yeah.
unrest around the whole city fan base and all, and unsettle him so that that game,
Mm.
even if he plays, he won't be in the right frame of mind. You can do that.
Yeah. 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 Dark
You can
arts,
do that.
right? Dark arts.
Bro, this I
Yeah.
learned from Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho would do this. Jose Mourinho would do this. In fact, Arsene Wenger did this. If you remember, Johan Kabay, he did this. We were going to play Newcastle,
Oh yeah. Oh
and he
dude.
put in the
Yon Kabay, dude.
we were going to sign Johan Kabay, and Wenger put in like we never signed him. We just went and we put in a bid.
Yeah.
It was a very shit bid. The bid was very fuck all. 12 million something we bid, and Newcastle like, what the fuck? He gave us at least
Horrible,
25 million. Give it.
horrible, but I guess he went to Crystal Palace for even lesser, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, but he went
After that,
much,
like
much,
yeah, a couple
much.
of seasons after that, he went to Crystal Palace for
Yeah.
like 8 or 9 million or something.
Johan Kabay. I remember
Um,
Arsene Wenger went and did that. We were going to play Newcastle just one day before. I remember it was a Friday or something. And I see suddenly like all over Twitter, it's like, oh, Johan
mhm.
Kabay to Arsenal, Johan Kabay to Arsenal. And suddenly I see, oh,
Uh,
fuck, we're playing Newcastle tomorrow. And then Newcastle came out and put out a statement. This is very unethical of Arsenal to put in a bid for our player and all that nonsense.
Yeah, because like teams never do that.
Yeah.
Uh, Actually, yeah, sorry, I got it.
Cool, man. I guess, yeah, that was it, bro. This itna 1 ghanta
Yeah, yeah.
today we've gone. A lot of
Mm.
sleep.
Can you just give me a sec?
Yeah. I'll give you a sec. I'll give you a minute, bro.
Yo, sorry, I'm back.
Oh, okay, cool. What happened to your ring light? It's come in the camera
Huh?
now. Your ring light is come in the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right there, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Chill. I guess
Yeah,
we have
like
covered
like
everything.
yeah, we've covered everything that we had to cover, and yeah, like we'll come back on Thursday, speak about the Liverpool game.
Yeah, Liverpool game.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess we can also cover round of 16 draw, knockout stage draw against Porto. Maybe touch up upon that as well.
We'll touch up.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should
yeah,
touch up on that
mhm,
once. I'm just like I
yeah.
don't know, man. The Liverpool game, I'm really worried about. Fuck.
Yeah, so yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
really.
like that's what I really want to do. Like we both of us really want to speak about Anfield today, but like I think that deserves a separate conversation by itself. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
I'm
do that. Yeah.
can't
We'll
talk
we'll
about
take a
it.
look at we'll take a look at what Liverpool's done this season and how Arsenal have done compared to them, and like maybe see what happens. What happens. And
Yeah, it's not an easy place to play at ever.
it's never
So
is, never
it's
is.
the most difficult. It's the most. I think I would say for me before it used to be. I would
Old
consider
Trafford.
the horror ground. Horror was Stamford Bridge, bro.
Hmm.
Stamford Bridge was horror because it's like
I
the
would say
small space. No man,
I would
Stamford
say
Bridge
Stoke
has
City.
that. See Stoke City, no, we used to beat at least like we used to beat them and all that. They were playing trash and all. Stamford Bridge was
No,
all
like
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 they
they
would
used to break up players like stuff. That's what I was worried
exactly.
about. Stoke City.
Stamford Bridge,
Yeah,
they don't break our players, they break our identity.
they
They used to
break up.
destroy us.
They
They
break
break
our club into
our
pieces.
players' morale. Okay, they used to do that. Stamford Bridge, every time I remember, it's a horrific game because it's as close, the camera angle is different, it's a close space, and that Chelsea fans are going wild, and the Drogba scoring 2, 3 goals, and we're just getting owned at Stamford Bridge. I
Every
remember that used to be horror for me. Stamford Bridge used to be the place. Now it's like I would say it's Anfield for me. I
hmm,
never see
yeah,
Etihad to be the scary place. Fucking the hot dog seller sounds louder than the fans outside.
exactly. Like you can't do much when there's no atmosphere, right? That's the thing.
E- Etihad, I don't really appreciate. I
There's
don't
only
enjoy that also.
there's only so much you can do with oil money,
Yeah,
and it's
true.
one of the things you definitely can't do
Etihad,
is buy. So,
Etihad, I did not. I do not like. Anfield, I know is
mm.
still the most difficult place to go, and in like the mid-table
It's
level,
a fort- yeah, it's a fortress, right? That's the thing.
yeah, Anfield is a
It's a
fortress,
yeah,
and
like
amongst the
even if the
mid-table,
ground's big, so I guess the stands are over you. That's when it makes a difference. And
and
this
they have a
when
new
sound
stand
comes
also.
down,
Now they're
they have a new stand.
57,000. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
57,000 they become seating
Seven
capacity.
thousand extra seats. Yep. Yeah,
So yeah,
it'll be
man,
interesting.
it's like, yeah, Anfield
Mm.
again. It's always a
Yeah,
scary
man.
place to go to,
Yep. It
but
is.
again,
And we saw what happened last year with us over there. Went 2-0 up.
I
And
was outside. I was at antisocial. I was watching the game on Hotstar, and I
oh,
was like 2-0 up, and I'm drinking, and I was like, dude, I reached a point where 2-0 up. I just stopped.
mm-hmm.
I stopped watching the game, and then it's like
Uh-huh.
took for what 2-2. I'm like, yeah, what did I drink? What did I drink? I'll never drink that thing again. For sure. Yeah, I remember I had that Long Island iced tea
Yeah,
out there
yeah,
at antisocial,
uh,
and now I know what not to drink during games.
yep, yep. Yeah,
Not drinking the shit during games. Not drinking the shit ever.
no.
Fuck it. Cost us the title. LIT. Cost the title, bro. अभी देखना वो कल टॉयट जाएगा. If I see people drinking LIT, they'll take away their glasses. I'm like, no.
Like, you do what you did to me when we were watching the FA Cup final 2014.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Make them drink the whole thing.
like 2 hours. 2 hours I sat over there with one drink. Like, what the fuck?
That too with ice or something, not water also. You
Yeah,
just added the ice
nothing.
on the
So it just kept getting diluted more and more diluted. Like in the end, all that tasted was like water. That was it.
Sure. Let's end the stream.
Yep.
Chalo.
That and we'll
Catch
see you
up
guys
on
on
Thursday.
Thursday. Sounds
All
good.
right. Good night, everyone.